A golfer, a Husky headline staff member, face off in a battle of H2 versus girls golf. Let the games begin. The golfer is Jackie Lee, a second-seat varsity player at BV&W. Along the way, she explains her origins in the sport.
My dad got me into it, and then after I started playing, this was like during COVID season, the summer before my freshman year, my mom would play a bit. And then also now my sisters are on the team. Typically when we have tournaments, we take 6 girls. And so like first seat is our best player, first seat, second seat, third seat, and on and on. And so we pair people who have like the similar abilities, or just like we pair our number 2s with our number 2s. So I'm the second best on the team.
Rob Meacham, the BV&W golf coach, notices Jackie's talent and hard work.
Coached golf here for about 26 years. But girls golf, this is my first year. Jackie Lee is really dedicated to the game, has a technically very good swing. She's probably one of our longer hitters on the team. The way she goes about the game, plays around, you can tell she really has a lot of experience. She knows how to read greens. She does a great job with her pre-shot routine and setup, just all the things that kind of show an experienced player. Her number one role is to kind of help us establish those top scores for everybody to kind of shoot for. Her role on the team has been as one of our leaders by example, because between her and Reagan, they kind of set the standard on how we want to play.
Our staff member, Brooke Trapito, tells us about her experience in this competition.
I had never really played golf beforehand. I had gone to the driving range twice with my grandparents this past summer, but besides that, I had never played any holes before. The closest thing to that had been mini golf at the age of maybe 7. It's a lot more complicated than I would have expected it to be, and even when I was playing with Jackie, I was still confused on what was going on for a lot of the time.
In general, a lot of people think golf is a really easy sport because they're like, oh, all you're doing is hitting a ball. But that honestly applies to a lot of other sports like soccer, and it's not as like physically taxing because you aren't running, but it's still like endurance.
It takes a lot of discipline to play golf correctly, hitting the right shots. There's a million different ways to putt and chip, hit different kinds of iron shots from different kinds of lies. These guys are really talented golfers, and they work hard at what they do.
My favorite thing about golf is that during the school season, we hang out a lot like after tournaments. So like we'll go out for dinner after tournaments, and I think that's really fun.
Kind of spend a season with a small number of kids. It's probably one of the best parts of coaching golf is that the team is like 8 people, and you get to really know those 8 people well, and it kind of becomes more of like a family type situation. I think that's the funnest part about it.
Going into it, I had a very open mindset. Considering I was really bad, I didn't have a lot to lose and I had everything to learn.
Golf is as much of a mental game as a physical game, so I think it's important to have like a strong mentality and stay patient, even if you hit a bad shot, to remember to stay calm, because I think if you have like a spike in emotion, it makes it harder to play consistently. Golf
kind of stays with you. It's just the way the game's set up kind of teaches you a lot of good life skills, patience, attention to detail, following rules, things like that.
Don't underestimate how hard golf is, because as you can see today, it's not like an easy sport to pick up.
With a score of 5 and too many to count, Lee definitely takes home the prize on this episode of H2 versus girls golf. This is Rachel Gillum and Brooke Trapito for Husky Headlines.